Good afternoon, everybody. Good morning to some of you, of course, in Central or West Coast of the US or wherever you're watching from. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you taking a little time out of your day to spend it here with me on the Cult of Vintage. It's Michael Todd. You guys, we've got a sale here for you today. It's all vintage. I don't have any antiques today, and that's okay. I do have a few crafted items. It is going to be, as is usual, a little bit of a mini sale here today. So hopefully it's a you guys think it's a quality over quantity sale. Again, thank you guys for being here. It's actually sunny out today, a high of like 33. I'll take it. It's been exceptionally dreary the last couple of days. I hope you guys are all having a great day out there. You're staying warm. Or for some of you folks out there, I hope you're able to stay cool somehow. That's okay. Alrighty, guys, let's get into those hellos. I know I've been able to greet many of you already in the chat, but let's make it official, shall we? First comment I'm able to see and highlight is Miss Linda. Linda, how are you doing today? Penny Sue and Mr. Albert, too. How are you all doing? We got Shannon and Taylor in the chat. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. And the one and only Miss Ruthie B. Good after. Whoa, almost knocked the stand over. Good morning to Ruthie. She's having her coffee. She's gotta limber up. Right. I relate to that. Nancy, good morning, good afternoon to you. How are you doing there, lady? Thank you guys for being here. This is the only whammy we want. This Pammy whammy. Thank you for thank you for being here on your lunch break. I always look forward to that. My lunch buddy, a lot of times was D from Thrill of the Thrift. I just there's something about being able to be at a live sale while you're on lunch and just kind of forgetting about being at work. It's very nice. I'm honored, Pammy. Thank you so much. Hey Jeff, I'm glad that you got your vase. That Colonial Blue by Fenton, it is a beautiful, deep, just it's that quintessential blue. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Thank you so much, Jeff. Good morning, good afternoon, Deborah. How are you, lady? We've got Sonia here in the chat. How are you? We got Sing a Song, Miss Bridget. Hello, thank you for popping in. Betty, hello there, lady. We got Angel Girl is with us, and Miss Becca Moore. We got Meemaws. How you doing out there, ladies? Thanks for popping in. Oh, we got Dusty. How's it going, lady? Making sure. Miss Vicky Laurent, enchanté. She's waiting for the snowstorm. Oh, she's still chasing that vintage. Yes, she is. Karen, how you doing? Hey, Glowy, good afternoon. Deb H, thanks for joining. Cheryl and Lila, thank you, ladies, for coming in. And Shannon, did I think I already said hello, but hello again if I did. Dawn, good afternoon. And Saturn, lady, hey, Becky and Miss Karen Jones, Deborah Conkle, Elaine Linney, Wendy, how are you? Karen Gillette, good afternoon. Ready for the sunshine. Hello, Karen and Nettie. How are you all ladies doing today? Hey, Ann, thanks for coming in. And Juan, hello. How are you? Good afternoon, Pat. I want to make sure I'm not getting Cheryl. He's a little sailor boy. I just got him. Yeah, that's the look he's giving you. He's harmless, I promise. Hello, Matthews. How are you doing? Yep. Just found him recently. Hello, Karen, Deborah, Jacqueline. He's a popular little feller. Not mad at it. Good afternoon, Blue Wildflower. I think we are all. Nope. Marie, how are you? To anybody that I might have. Hello, Tammy Christopherson, lady. How are you doing today? Um, all right, guys, let's do it. We're going to go ahead and get into the nuts and berries of everything. Hello, Anna. South Africa. Wow, thank you for popping in. I hope you're able to stick around a little bit with what time is it there? My goodness. My goodness. Hey there, Helen. How are you doing? Hey, Jan and Jane and Kristen. Okay, let's do it. We're going to get to the nuts and berries of this sale. We got a few things to go over, and then we're going to dive right into the sale. So, as always, if you are a new buyer or a buyer that hasn't been with me in a while, nuts and berries, that's right, Steele. that hasn't been with me in a while, I am going to need some contact information. Is all you have to do is simply email The.Cult.Of.Vintage at Yahoo. You're going to see it in the banner. It's going to pop up sporadically throughout this sale. And you're also seeing it as the pinned comment. That's that blue rectangle that you're seeing at the top of the chat. And if all else fails, it is, of course, in the description of the video. The information that I'm going to need from you is your real name if it's different than your YouTube username. Your full shipping address, most importantly, is going to be that zip code. So that way I can get you the calculated discounted shipping, and last but not least is the email address that you use for PayPal. Again, if you don't have PayPal, you can still purchase. It's totally okay. Just go ahead and send that email with the same information. Just indicate that you don't have PayPal, and I'm going to be able to send you a link that will allow you to check out as a guest on PayPal so you don't have to sign up for an account. You can use any credit or debit card that you would like, and you're still, the nicest thing is you're still going to be able to get that the buyer protection through PayPal. Please keep in mind that I do use a discounted shipping program through both USPS and UPS. So I try to get you the very best deal on shipping that I can possibly get. I think we only have one really larger item today, and that even that shouldn't be that bad. So shipping should be relatively nice. This sale. I think that is it. Nope, we are going to be hey shenanigans. How you doing out there? We are going to be doing. It was two separate invoices, by the way, because your card holder would have been like, if I put your other item in there, like shipping would be crazy expensive, and I wasn't trying to do that to you. Wasn't trying to do that to you, lady. Um, so what was I saying? Oh, we are all of the items today. Pape, how you doing, lady? Hello, Alaya. How are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I keep getting. What was I saying? Oh, I am going to be doing all offer ups today. Um, I am going to be honoring the just in case, of course, with the just in case. Please make sure that you hold on to the just in case until you hear the countdown. If you throw out that, of course, shenanigans. If you throw out that just in case before the countdown, then people are going to see what your max bid is and they're going to be able to outbid you. Bottom line. That's just the truth of it. So, it's always a crapshoot as to whether, how close in the countdown, given the lag and everything like that. So it's always a little bit of a roll of the dice. Sirius says it's about 5 a.m. in Australia. My goodness. Well, good day. Hey, Jay, how you doing, lady? Um, so it's always a roll of the dice as to how long you hold onto that just in case during the countdown. Please know that I am going to be honoring just in cases today. You are not obligated to use a just in case. If you don't want to use a just in case, you don't have to. Just know that I am going to be honoring them. Oh, she got the stomach bug, girl. Hey, Judy, how are you doing today? Our bid ender, as always, is going to be the one, the only Miss Ruthie B. Ruthie Bronchima. As I always say, y'all know she's got that fast West Coast internet. So get those fingers limbered up. Make sure that you are in live chat, not top chat. Refresh. I do recommend refreshing. If there is an item up for sale that you're not interested in, that is the perfect time to refresh to make sure that the video is as up to date as possible. And to refresh, you want to completely exit out of the video and then come back into the live stream. Again, making sure that you remember to get into live chat. Okay. I think that is it. I just want to say to Ruthie B, yet again, thank you so much. I really appreciate the time that you take out of your life to help me out here on the sale. You guys, a round of applause, a little bit of appreciation out there in the chat for Ruthie, lady. I really do appreciate it. It really truly does help me. All right. Oh, it's Judy's first time. You guys, welcome Judy into the chat. There are some great people out there in the community. A lot of really kind, gracious people. They'll most certainly make you feel right at home here. It's nice that we all have that shared passion for vintage and those antiques, right? Hey, Chad, how are you doing? And Blackberry and Virna, how are you? Thank you guys for coming in. Rose is Rose. Hey, Debbie Gutierrez. Hey, April R., how are y'all doing? My computer's being funky with me, funky with me. All right. Again, you guys, I apologize to anybody I am missing. And yes, thank you. Give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Hello, Lila. How are you? All right, let's do it. Ooh, oh. Well, I wasn't active enough on my computer. Pardon me. La, la, la. Let's get in a start here. Let's go ahead and let's start off with some homemade items made by yours truly. You guys, I have been doing a couple of these. I don't know that I'm going to be making any more because Christmas is so close. So this, I have 4 bunches of the aluminum reflector flowers. These are probably going to be the last ones that I'm going to have available, at least for the holiday season. I'm going to try to make some more because I really do think that you can use these year round. The first bunch is we are going to start them off at $30. Let's go ahead and get that up on the chat once it eventually shows up. I got a little bit of a lag on my end. So as always, you're going to get 3 of the aluminum reflective flowers. You guys, this is the green bunch. These are some of my most favorites. You're of course going to get all 3, so there is no choice. They are made to coordinate. We've got our longer stem here, which is at 12 and a half. You've got 2 of the shorter, which is 8 and a half. And I like that because they can display like this, okay? Your first one, the one that's all by itself, you're going to see that there are actually 3 silver aluminum reflectors that are stacked. You've got, this is actually a gold aluminum reflector. There is a green plastic light bulb reflector, and of course, your green mercury ball. You then have 2 coordinating reflectors. These are identical. Thank you, Kristen. I appreciate you. So these 2 little ones are the same. We've got 2 of the silver. Harry, gotcha. Pammy, I'm also seeing you at 30. Thank you guys for your bids. So again, it's 2 of the silvers, 1 of the gold, 1 of the green plastic, and then you have 2. They're not, this one's reading a little darker than this one here. So again, they're made to coordinate. And I think these greens, thank you, Anne, thank you. Karin, Karin, yeah. Carinya, Karin, Karin, yeah. The attempt is there. The sincere attempt is there. I hope you do know that. All right. So again, it is going to be for all 3 of the flowers. They are on an 18 gauge floral wire that, of course, I do wrap. The largest stem is in like that silver, and then you have 2 of the metallic greens, again, just to kind of add and complement to your flowers. So all 3, I antique malls. Dusty, this is where I've been finding them, and I've been snapping them up as often as I can. I found a huge bag of the silver. The colored ones are the most difficult ones to find, though we do have some colored ones coming up later, or here in just a little bit. Alrighty, guys. Jan, thank you so much. And let's go ahead, all 3, okay? And let's go ahead and start your countdown. So here we go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. You know what, Becca? I agree. I like these a lot. I think these would go great for like a St. Patrick's Day if you do decorate for that holiday. These could go great for Easter and spring. I don't know. I think that they do have a lot of uses, and these do go in a swung vase quite nicely, might I add. Quite nicely. All right, Miss Ruthie B, there is our bid, and thank you, lady. Miss Jan Shade at 40. Harry the Hound Dog was up to 43. However, Christine, girl, you are going for a bouquet with that just in case of 50. Christine, congratulations and thank you to everyone, of course. Christine, you are getting your green set here, lady, at math 44. 43 plus 1. You know how it is. Let's find the green on there. These do, and I did when I started making them, took like a photo of a whole bunch of the different colors just shoved in together, and they display beautifully all of the different colors. It's just, they're really fun. I've really enjoyed making them. I didn't show you. The backs are all you're familiar. The backs are all the same. I do the same for all of them. Do you guys want to do some more flowers? Let's, you know what? I'm feeling it. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go from green to this is an interesting bunch of flowers. This is going to give you like a really mid-century vibe. I hope you guys like them. Hey Kim, how are you doing? Yes, do it. And sure, we're going to start them off at 30 again. Here are your three flowers. So again, you're going to get two of the 8.5 inch stems, whoa, which are right here, two of the 8.5 inch stems. So we have silver blue with a blue mercury bulb in the center. And the coordinating, the larger stem has a dark blue 18 gauge floral wire wrapped in the gold glitter. Check that one out. This one's got a few aluminum reflectors on it. Okay. You guys, thank you so much for your bids. Harry, I got you first at 30. Deborah at 30. Angels at 32. You guys, thank you again. This one is your taller one. Again, they're all finished the same on the back. So we've got a silver reflector, there's a gold reflector, a silver reflector, a blue reflector. We've got a red plastic light bulb reflector and that blue mercury glass bead ornament there in the center. So I just kind of went all in on this one. I kept the bluer one simpler just simply because I think this one is kind of, it's got a lot of color in it. And I really wanted this to kind of be the star of the show for you, right? Um, yes, these are all, everything in here, with the exception of the stems, is vintage. Everything with the exception of the stems is vintage. So the entirety of the flower in every single flower that I have made and hope to make will only involve vintage items. Yes. So just this is just a really interesting kind of one. Like I said, it's like a very mid-century look to it. So two 8.5 stems on a silver, a again, kind of that silver. Then we have an 8.5 on a metallic blue. The longest stem, 12.5, is a dark blue wrapped with that gold glitter. Okay. So the glitter doesn't come off either, by the way. Thank you. Angel is at 36. And you guys, let's go ahead and start your countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Panache. Thank you, Mima. I love that word. It's got some panache to it. Appreciate it. Thank you guys again for the bids. Jill, I'm seeing you at 37. Thank you, lady. Christine D coming in at 38. Word of the day, panache. Agree, Karen. Thank you, Ruthie B, for that bid. And again, Christine just really wants a full floral bouquet. I'm not mad at you, lady. Blue plus. Okay. So thank you everybody for your bids and a congrat. If you spelled it wrong, I knew what you were saying. So I don't know. Um, what do I say? Congratulations again, Christine D. You are getting another set here at 38. Appreciate you. All righty. These are fun. And as I've mentioned, with the purchase of every single flower, every flower comes with a free bonus, and that's a little bit of DNA. It's hard to work that DNA or that hot glue in there without burning your fingers. It just really is. Do I have any plush today? You know what, Kim? I sure do not. No, I'm sorry. I don't. I don't, lady. That plush is getting harder and harder to find, gosh darn it. Well, woohoo, thank you. All right, guys, let's really just reverse gears and get a little weird with it. I've had the pleasure, panache, pen ache, pizzazz. There, we got all the P words. We're gonna switch gears. I've had this little guy before. I actually sold him out of my collection because when I originally found him, I just loved him. But we're gonna sell him again. It's a completely different one, though it's the same sculpt. Okay. Do I have? I don't. I have not done that yet, Angel. I think that I will, just to kind of give you a variety of colors. I've always tried to make them coordinate because I thought it would be the easiest to decorate with, but I guess they're flowers, so maybe having like a bright pop of multicolors would be the way to go. So I'm committed to doing that, Angel. Alrighty. Um, They have rubber fingertips. Well, that's not as much fun, Jacqueline. Why would I want to do that? Make it easy on myself or something like that. It's this little frog prince, man. I don't know. Like, now listen, he is ceramic. He is a made, oh, upside down. He is a made in occupied Japan. Okay. And this little weirdo, we're going to start him off at 15. There's no chips, there's no cracks, there's no repairs. He does sit flush. Okay. So it's this anthropomorphic, moderately creepy, maybe a little disturbing little frog man. Okay. I love the little lily pad detail to the collar of him. He's saying, hey guys. Very Wind in the Willows. Agreed, Jacqueline. Yes. Well, Kristen, I appreciate you being with me. Thank you so much. I just love him. He's strange. He's unusual. He is a dapper little fellow. I will say that. He does have a little long coat here. He's got little flares to his cuff. I think he's wearing shoes, or maybe his feet are just pointed naturally. You know, he definitely is looking for his kiss to turn him into a prince. Who's it gonna be? I think it's gonna be Saturn Girl. Oh, Dusty, I missed your bid at 15. I do see you here on the computer. Apologize. Saturn's in it at 16. Again, a made in occupied Japan. There is no chips, no cracks. Of course, he's a ceramic figurine, and this little weirdo is just weird. That's all that I can say for it. All right, Eva is at 17. Ladies, thank you for your bids. Let's go ahead and start your countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12. Oh, they're going for the kisses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. He's a littler guy. He's not huge. Hey, Jamie, how you doing, lady? Ribbit, ribbit. He's getting the kisses. Oh, got your just in case, Saturn. There is our Frog Prince bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Appreciate you. All right, so Saturn had 18. Dusty came in at 19. However, thank you and congratulations to Saturn. You had that just in case at 25. So, lady, he is coming at you for $20. Appreciate it. I love this little guy. There's just some things where you could have them multiple times and not get sick of selling them. This guy is definitely one of those pieces. Okay. Thank you again, Saturn. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. She said, we get it. All right, let's set him right over here. You know what? Let me go ahead. I'm going to take my extension cord off the stand so I don't knock it over. Let's play it safe today, I guess. Let's do some glass. I know that some of you like you some glass. Maybe you don't, and you just think it's pretty and you like to admire it. Either works, right? What do we want to do? Let's do this Fenton compote. Now, y'all know this is one of my favorite colorways that Fenton's done, and I am and will be a huge sucker for the opalescent glass. We have this absolutely beautiful, this is the lighter blue opalescent. Obviously, it is a stemmed compote. It's full hobnail around the compote itself. We've got a ribbed base on it. There is no Fenton marking. I believe it is from the 50s. Jay, if you're still there, correct me if I'm wrong. This one does not fluoresce, so we know that it was not made in 1951. They had that 1 year where the color their chemical mixture was changed. Still the identical color, but those produced in 51 do have a nice, lovely green fluoresce. Yes, I agree. 100% ethereal. And that is why I love the opalescent so much. Deborah, thank you so much. Michael, someone offered me the blue opalescent hobnail fairy lamp. Girl, you should have got it. Taylor, did you get it? But did you get it, Taylor? These are beautiful. You can display them with some dried florals in here. I think that that would be a lovely addition. Now that it's Christmas time, you could fill it with, she got it, get it, Taylor. You could fill it with some beautiful ornaments in a variety of different colors. I think that you could leave this out for spring, for Easter. I think it would be a very sophisticated, a very mature kind of Easter basket if you did just a little bit of the grass in here. Maybe not the colored, or maybe you do want to use that plastic glass to kind of keep it glass grass to keep it youthful. You could put some glass or marble eggs inside of here, and I think that that would just be a lovely little pop of color. Or you don't have to put anything in it at all. Let me get you a measurement on it, you guys, and then we will go ahead and start your countdown. Sandra, I do appreciate your bid of 50. Really do appreciate it. We've got a height on the compo at its tallest at 5.5 inches, 5.5 inches tall. And this is a beautiful color for your winter decor. Okay. No chips, no cracks, no Fenton stamp. So pre 1970 or earlier. Okay. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. No, Jay, this one doesn't glow, unfortunately. Whenever I see this color, I always take a black light to it. I always take a black light to it. Ooh, Anne's got that just in case of 55. Ooh, there is our icy bid. And thank you, Ruthie B. Sandra, I really appreciate your bid of 50. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. Miss Ann Nunez came in with that just in case of 55. Lady, congratulations and thank you. It's coming to you, lady, for 51. Really do appreciate it. Get your written down, Miss Nunez. And get it. All right. Congratulations. This is Fenton's blue. Just blue. Ooh, Fenton, you got a little basic. A little, isn't that interesting? One of my most favorite colors that Fenton did is their most basic color name. Well, that's all right. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, yeah. All right. We've got a good bit of, yes, there's the bud vases. There weren't a lot of pieces that they created in that. Well, I guess they just didn't have a whole lot of time to create that much. You got the Amberina one too. That is, she's got the collection. Get it. We do have a good bit of glass, so let's go ahead and do some Viking glass. I had one of these yesterday. Our lucky winner was Miss Glowy, but we do, of course, have another one. We're going to go ahead and start this one off at 50. This is Viking's Ruby Glass with the diamond point. It obviously is what we typically refer to as, am I crooked? Hold on, guys. I did just now notice. What we most commonly refer to as a fairy lamp. Viking said, "Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want to call it a fairy lamp. Thank you, Pammy. We want to call it a glimmer light." So here, y'all, we have Viking's ruby glass glimmer light, otherwise known as a fairy lamp. It's got a beautiful hobnail or diamond point, not hobnail, diamond point molding to it. This top, I absolutely love the differential between the top, the base, and then all of that diamond point on the middle. There are no chips, there's no cracks to the piece. When exposed, there's excess wax. Gosh darn it, I thought I got it all off. Somebody literally used this with wax. Um, what I really like about this piece, hey guys, thank you everyone for coming in. Pammy at $550, lady. It is sold to you. Just kidding. She corrected herself quick enough. Darn. What I love about this is that on the base, rather than leaving this plain, they put the diamond point on this also. It's just the little details. You know, it is a plain base to it. Yes, if it is exposed to a UV, sold. Yes, if it is exposed to a UV lamp, of course it's going to fluoresce. Eh, it's cool. I mean, maybe there are those out there that have their ruby and their amberina glass, their bittersweets. I think it's an unconventional UV kind of display. I think a lot of people obviously think of Vaseline and uranium glass as their go-to, but I think there could be something to be said about having your ruby and your amberina glass as your UV display. It would be a little bit different, you know? So again, Viking, it is the diamond point, not hobnail. No chips, no cracks. You can put a light in here, obviously, a tea light with the little metal base. I think that the real candles give you the best glow. You could use an LED maybe. But what I love most about these diamond points, regardless of who made them, is that the pattern, the mold on this gives you a really dynamic light pattern. And obviously it's going to be in the reds and oranges on this one. All right, Blue Wildflower is in it at 55. Again, thank you guys for your bids. Appreciate it. No chips, no cracks. A Viking Glimmer Light. Let's do your countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unbidden. I am more of kind of like the earth tones. So I do like the ambers, the green glasses a lot. I know that those are probably the most common, especially the moss and the green, but I think that there's definitely something very earthy and natural about them. I like the cool, calming colors myself, but there's something to be said for a little bit of hit of red. Alrighty, there's our ping pong. Thank you, Ruthie. So, Blue Wildflower, thank you everyone for your bids, but a congratulations and a thank you to Blue Wildflower. You're getting your glimmer light at 55. I'm going to get you written down here. Thank you so much. Ruthie said, I don't know. This is red. I mean, hey, true, true, true enough. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys, let me get a quick drink of water. This cold, dry air is drying me out. Let me mute it. True tea. If you love very strong fragrances, then I would highly, she loves the name. I would highly recommend you get you that Febreze plugin. Now, look, I've used it in the past. However, I got a new one recently last week and I plugged it in. And I don't know whatever it is that they did to those things, but it was like I turned it all the way down. And it's one of those things where if you're sensitive to like the chemical smell, like this nostril feels like I had a chemical burn in it. Like, they work. The Febreze ones, they work. The Ember scent is definitely fragrant, but if you are sensitive to it, run away. Don't use it. Ugh. I was like, okay. A little TMI there for you today. Let's go ahead and move on. Oh, Elia recommend. Yes, she recommends that highlight. Some people aren't sensitive to that stuff. I am. I am. I'm just one of those fortunate people. Um, Oh, yes. Super chemically, yes. Oh, Jamie's got a meth lab maybe in the neighborhood. Okay, girl, get that ventilation. Ventilation. Be safe, Jamie. Be safe. Okay. All right, guys, let's do what do we want to do? I don't know. I'm being indecisive today. Let's go ahead and do some, you know what? Let's do my other favorite color. I just said, whoa, Michael, that was an interesting start. We're going to go ahead and do one of my favorite colors. I said, the green mossies. Robin's house smells like the Vicks Vapor Rub. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. One of my other favorite colors is the amber glass. Again, I love the woody earth tones. I think that they're very calming. What I have here for you is an Ellie Smith smoothie, as they say. It's that smoothie bottom to it. It's a more simple swung vase. Okay, Taylor, get it. In it at 70. There are no Why is that not high? Okay. There are no chips. There are no cracks to the piece. Again, this is an Ellie Smith amber. We have a total height at the tallest point at 16 and a half inches. 16 and a half inches. It is a beautiful honey colored amber glass. You love the stretch air bubbles in a smoothie. I don't think, girl, I gotta tell you, this one doesn't have any air bubbles. This one is nice and clean. No inclusions, and that includes an air bubble. Hey, Cindy J, how are you, lady? So your tallest swing is right back here. Okay, it very much looks like honey, though, does it not? Obviously, it's not as honey colored here through the swing. It's a little bit thinner. And as we get down here to the base, I know it is a great flat bottom to it. The glass is just that much more thicker. Okay, and it gives you, or butterscotch, 100%. I think amber is kind of overlooked because it was a very common color in glass that was used in the 60s and the 70s, as was that moss green. But I think that this works in a very modern home, especially if you have like the farmhouse, if you have a more traditional home. It's just a color that is very homey, and I just really enjoy it, right? All right. My Target smells like cinnamon. I do love a cinnamon smell though. I do love that cinnamon, those fragranced pine cones. But sometimes, like when you're walking into the Michaels, the craft store, and they have them in the bins on both sides and they're like filled, that's a little much. You're like, burn. Burn. Alrighty, guys. Thank you again for your bids. We've the Ellie Smith Amber Swung Vase. It is the smoothie bottom. There are no chips. There are no cracks. There's no air bubbles in this piece, which that's just kind of it's an acceptable kind of condition issue. Though some people would be like, no, I don't want an air bubble in there. All right, KBEE and Mr. Jeff is in it too. Our tallest point is 16 and a half inches tall. And let's do your countdown, guys. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I just love this color. I do. I mean, obviously, it's like perfect. Oh, I can't and sometimes depending on y'all know some people like to bathe in their cologne or their perfume, and you're just like, why? But why? Thank you for the honey bid and Miss Ruthie B. All right, it is math time. We had KBEE in it at 80. Jeff, I'm seeing you also at 80. Make sure I don't forget anybody here. KBEE had that just in case of 87. However, Taylor had that just in case of 91. So at 88, Taylor, congratulations and thank you, lady. It's coming to you for $88. Get, pardon me, get your written down here. Alrighty, guys, I am seeing other just in cases coming in after the bid at Karen, Susan. I got you, ladies. I do see them in after the bid, and I guess you are serious. Yes, it depends on the time of the day. I mean, it is what it is. What should we do? What should we do? I want to go ahead and, okay, interesting. We've got blues and oranges in our glasses left, kind of in our flowers. Didn't know that was the colorway that we're working with. Let's do a little something special. Pardon me. Jamie, geez, talk about the TMI. My goodness. We're going to start our next piece off at 25. It is a harder to find piece. Now, this one is stamped made in Japan. Do y'all know that shape? Do you know what that shape is? Do you know what the figurine? If you're easily offended, close your eyes, okay? Made in Japan. It is our Bisque ceramic mermaid. She is got that beautiful poppy headband in there. She's very mid-century. Okay. Again, she is a Bisque. Now, when I found her, she was much dirtier. However, beg pardon, but on her breast, there is some excess green paint that is from the tail. The yellow did look like glue. However, it's paint. I thought there might have been a repair. So there are no repairs to this. On her backside, she's got, again, a little bit of that excess green paint. I mean, it was made in Japan. Y'all know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? She's got those hands up like hello. She's very voluptuous. She's a healthy girl. If she wants some french fries, she gets them. She doesn't care. She said, you know what? I got one life to live, and I'm not going to deny myself my joys. Thank you, sister. And again, she's got that beautiful brown hair in the updo with the floral poppies here in the headband. Again, a very Art Nouveau look. She is loving life. Again, the backside. She got a little bit of the pancake booty. Not gonna lie to you. It's a little bloop pushed in there, right? She's a fried chicken loving mermaid. That's right. She never met a lobster she didn't like. Though I don't think those are very fatty though, right? All right, we got Glowy in it at 27. Again, it is made in Japan. She is a bisque, so there is like a texture to her. There's a little bit of excess green on her chest as well as on the booty. I don't think it's overly distracting. I love her. Y'all know I love a mermaid, but I can't keep every mermaid that I thought. She is definitely letting it all hang out. Alrighty, guys. Chloe's in it at 27, and let's go ahead and do the countdown for you. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. It's like a very Greek interpretation of the mermaid. Glowy, I got your just in case of 36, lady. I don't think you're gonna need it. You did not. There is our bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Glowy, congratulations and thank you. She's coming to you at 27, lady. That was a good get. These mermaids, they get crazy. Gotcha, Glowy. Let me set her safely over here out of harm's way. Let's do some more Fenton. How about that? We're gonna do this one. All right. Most commonly referred to as slag, but thank you for the tip, Jay. Fenton said, no, we don't want to call it slag. We want to call it marble. So I've got a blue and white. It is like a little ruffled dish here. If okay, Deborah's just getting in it. This is a piece she was watching for. This is my favorite. We have the blue and the white. It's a really interesting effect down here. This is obviously the base. It is in a hobnail pattern. You can see the darker blue with the lighter blue. There's not a whole lot of swirl. Look at that. It's a beautiful cloudy sky, very light clouds in the day, but it's a gorgeous little ruffle bowl. I love the colorway on this. This makes a great catch-all. It's a beautiful vanity piece. You don't have to display anything in it. I actually like putting different colors. Like if you are a blue fan, you can safely set your compote in there to give you a little bit more of a dramatic effect. And you could maybe put in a couple of different ornaments in here as well as in here. So again, just a little bit of a unconventional way to kind of display and have fun with your glass, right? I know there is not a lot of white. The white that you're seeing is here on the top or on the interior. And then we do have, this is really interesting though, the striations. I've not seen such dynamic striation in it because usually it's more like whoosh. Okay, Sandra's getting aggressive, girl. I appreciate you, lady. Thank you. Let me go ahead and get you some the measurement on this, and it's from tip of ruffle to tip of ruffle. We are at 7 inches. Okay, 7 inches. Joanna, I agree. This would be great for again Easter. If you let's take our compote back out. Let's do it. We stack our compote in here. Oh my gosh, and just imagine some little pastel eggs. Oh no, stop it. I had another idea. Let's take our grass, let's put our grass in there. We can put our compote in. So then we've got our cute little grass in here. We put just a little bit more in there, maybe a pink, right? And then you can put your eggs in here, right? Just again, something fun, a different way to which in which to display your glass. All right. Sandra ain't playing around. She really wants a piece of glass today. She's at $75. Woman, thank you so much. Let's do your countdown. 7 inches. Fenton, oh, by the way, no stamp. Okay. Yeah, no stamping. You stop it. Let's do it. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Sandra girl, you're outbidding yourself. I appreciate the enthusiasm. I won't let you outbid yourself. You're still winning at 75. There is our butterfly bid, and thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Sandra girl, you didn't need your $100 bid. You are safe at 75. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Sandra. Let me get you written down here, lady. Oh, and by the way, you guys, coming out next Friday, I successfully did our Toys for Tots. Let me give you an update on it. I was able to, in total, spend $1,589.39 for Toys for Tots. It was a lot. I got everything on film. The video is going to be going out Friday, December 23rd. So please keep your eyes out for that. I just want to take the time to say thank you to Karen. Ew, oh my God, I didn't even see that. You just put that in there. That's weird. Um, Thank you, Sandra. So I do, I really want to say thank you to everybody that was able to contribute in any way. I really do appreciate it. It's always an amazing experience. For me, it's really the true meaning of Christmas is to give of oneself in some form of fashion. Yeah, it's money. Yeah, it's a toy, but we don't know. Maybe that little kid still believes in Santa Claus, and we're able to kind of help instill that belief for at least one more year, at least one more year. And again, for the parents to know that there are people out there to support them in difficult times and they're still able to provide a Christmas, that's really meaningful. And I know that there are kids out there, you return to school and everybody's talking about all of this stuff. That they got, and it can be difficult for a child to, go back into school and say, "Oh, I didn't really get anything." So yeah, I think it was a total of 87 items, games, books, toys, dolls we got for babies, toddlers, younger children. So, I appreciate it, but it's thanks to every single one of you out there that made it possible. So you guys, thank you so much. Here's me being here. Alrighty, let's go ahead. Let's go back to I've got glue web on me. So let's go ahead and go back to some handmade flowers. Let's do a set of blue. I love these guys. So none of these are really identical. They're just made to coordinate. These guys are your blues. So as always, you're going to get all three. I love these. Now, how good are these for again your mid-century Christmas? But these are perfect to decorate for your winter decor. It's that icy snowflake, right? So we've got two 8.5, one 12.5, again on 18-inch floral wire that have been wrapped with a washi tape. Two of the smaller stems are in that metallic blue. Our larger stem is a dark blue with that light blue glitter wrap around it, kind of giving you that almost that candy cane effect. All right, guys, I see everyone's bids. Let me make sure. Meemaw was the first 30 that I did see. Steele, Deborah J is at 33, KBEE at 35. Look at this web. I can't, y'all. Ooh, I'm getting hungry too. All right, so where was I at? So reflector one, we've got silver, silver blue with that beautiful. This is actually a shiny bright, by the way. Okay. And that's again a shorter stem, and they are all finished the same way on the back with that tinsel wrap. Our other 8.5, check out that one, that blue with silver with blue, two contrasting. Actually, there's three contrasting blues. I love this. I think this is quite dynamic. Again, this is one. I know the pink are hard to get. The reflectors are hard to get. I wish I could. All right, let me catch up with you guys. So KBEE, Jay is at 36. Carrie is at 38. You guys, thank you for those bids. KBEE is in it at 4 day. And our last flower, this one's fun. Our larger one on the 12 and a half stem. Look at, we have a star silver reflector with another star silver reflector with a blue, with a larger blue bulb in there, just to kind of mix it up a little bit, make it a little bit more dramatic. You guys, thank you for the bids. You're going to get all three. These can be kept out for Christmas, for winter. I think, where am I at? Four. There we go. Ish, right? Ish. So you're going to get, of course, all three. They're made to coordinate, and I really like these. They are fun. They are fun. It's a great way of using things that, might have gotten discarded otherwise. So thank you guys for the bids. KBEE is in it at 40, and let's do your countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. But these are nice though too if you can get them in natural light. So that they like when the light hits them, they are reflectors, so they'll kind of refract the light. Or if you have little fairy lights, those little string lights, the LED ones, those would be cute with these too. All right, Suzanne got you at 42. Steele, seeing ya. Carrie 45. KB. Oh, there is our icy or our snowflake bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Carrie, lady, you had the bid at 45. KBEE came in with her just in case of 47. But Miss J, Miss Harper's Things, lady, thank you so much. Congratulations. You're getting your set of three blues and silvers for 48. I do appreciate you. Let me get you written down here. And as I have said, well, I shouldn't say that because Christine, you got a couple of sets of flowers and some smaller things that were able to go in the box. I figured out the best box to ship these in. So these typically will ship by themselves, especially with the glass, just because that weight on these, it is foil at the end of the day. It's a thicker foil, but it is still foil. What were we at? Jay, you got it, lady. Appreciate it. All right. We've got some glass and we've got another set of flowers left. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and let's do some glass, shall we? Do y'all want to elevate it? You want to do like the bougie item, the most expensive item of the sale. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, Jay. Let's do it. I'm going to get a sip of water. Refresh. If you like you the Ellie Smith, you like you the swung, you like you the bittersweet, now's the time to refresh. Yes, it is. Alrighty, we're back. It's that time. Now, y'all know these swung vases, people ain't playing around with them anymore. They're just the in vogue thing. Like all the cool kids have to have their swung vases now. So that drives prices up. So I was able very locally to find one. This is the Ellie Smith Bittersweet Swung Vase. It is in their simplicity. I know I have to rehydrate. Okay, look at this one. Ooh, look at that swirl. I have to clean this. There's some schmutz on it. But look at that. Now, if you're unfamiliar, the kind of like the creamy part, if we will, of the bittersweet, the slag glass, this will fluoresce and it's like this pink orange, which is pretty, it's an amazing color. It really is. We ombre up or swirl up into that orange, and then again bam, around the rib here on this swing, this also will fluoresce, okay? I'm gonna start her off. This measures, by the way, 22 and 1/4 inches. 22 and 1/4 inches. There are no chips. There are no cracks on this. Slag glass is essentially the combination of two or more colors of glass to kind of create like a marbling effect. You can see you see how it kind of swirls. So while they're molten, they're not mixed together, but blown together or molded and swung together. All right, 22 1/4 inches. We're going to start it off at 125. There are no condition issues. I think that's a gosh darn good starting price anymore for what these little, well, not so little, but these ones can go for. Okay, Karen, I got you. Pammy, I got you. Ladies, you were right in it at the same time. I do see Karen first. So, again, this is one of those ones that while I do love my more earth tone kinds of glass, this I think goes really well in an earth tone kind of home decor. Again, the yellows, the browns, the greens. I know that. Well, here you go. You can kind of see. I think that it plays really well with the earth tones. It's not so bright. It's not like a neon orange or anything like that. It's a very natural orange, even though you do have that swirl. I mean, come on, that does go perfectly back here. I did have several of these, and I actually sold all of mine, you guys. It is true. I did. I had a small collection. I had about five, and I let them all go. All right. You guys, thank you for the bid. Susan, 130, 140 to Pammy, KBEE, gotcha at 135. Karen Chasen, 150. Sandra's at 175. Okay, we're going to get aggressive. All right, guys. Karen's at 200. You guys, thank you so much for your bids. I really do appreciate it. Sandra ain't playing. I'm just going to go ahead and start the countdown. Again, it is Ellie Smith, bittersweet. Our highest point is at 22, 1/4, no condition issues, and let's do the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Jay, you've never seen a bittersweet in real life? Okay, everybody, hands together in prayer formation. Let Jay see the bittersweet in real life and let Jay be able to find it at a good price so she can either keep it if she wants to or resell it if she would prefer. All right, there is our fire bid end. Thank you so much, Miss Ruthie B. Sandra Lady, game well played. You had that high bid at 275, but Miss Karen was really in it to win it. She threw out that just in case of 310. Miss Karen chasing that vintage. She hunted this one down. She tackled it. Lady, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It is coming to you, lady, at 276. Let me get you written down. Karen's got some bittersweet. Yes, she does. hmm Karen chasing. Get it, girl. She said, I know what's up. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Sandra. I do appreciate both of you. I really, truly do. Let me get you over here. Out of harm's way. As Taylor said, excuse me, Jay. Yep, she did. All right. Congrats, 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 and thank you. All righty. Let's do it. Let's let's do glass, flowers, glass. No, yes. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this piece of glass. Why not? How about we go from Ellie Smith to another popular one? Let's go into the Viking. We do have a pedestal swung. This is in my favorite mold that Viking did, and it is the Epic Drape. Not only is it the Epic Drape, but it is in a beautiful blue neek, otherwise known as blue. Again, like Fenton, Viking's got to be a little bit bougie. So this ain't no plain old blue. This is the blue neek, okay? Obviously, you are seeing the epic drape because the mold does have almost like a curtain of fabric draping effect to it. Again, we are at a swung vase. There are no chips. There are no cracks to our piece. Again, it is a pedestal swung. The height on this at its tallest point is 17. Where am I at? 17 and 3/8 of an inch. Okay. And again, we've got that triangular, that rounded triangular down here. I love this color. And I actually, yesterday, it was these ones that I had in here. If you are wondering, you can, in fact, if you were able to get some floral flowers, oh shoot, I don't have enough, but these do fit into a swung vase. They really, truly do. They do, they're fun, okay? Thank you, Veronica, at 85. KBEE is in it at 90. Again, we have the Viking glass in the Epic drape. It is in the color Blue Neek, and it is a pedestal swung. Our total height, Veronica, at its highest is at 17 and 3/8 of an inch. 17 and 3/8 of an inch. Okay. So no chips, no cracks. Beautiful for, again, a mid-century. If you're building your rainbow, obviously you need your B for your blue. This is great as a winter decor. Again, if you have the red and clear glasses, this makes a great kind of 4th of July or an Americana kind of display if you're maybe have a more traditional home, but want some mid-century glass. This one doesn't take up, so far as circumference, a whole lot of space, so it is nice if maybe you have just like a little corner that you need a pop of blue, here it is. Okay. KBEE, let's is at 95. Ladies, thank you for your bids. It is a gorgeous blue. I love the ombre effect. I mean, it's not an ombre effect. It's because the glass is thick. It's thinner. It gets thick. But I love the differential in the color. So you have that dark blue, light blue back into the dark blue. I just think visually it's really interesting. All right, ladies, appreciate the bids. 95 to Miss KBEE. And let's go ahead, you guys. It does look like candy. Remember, you can lick, but don't eat your glass. Just saying. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. That beautiful Viking circular indentation here. I love that. I love that on their glass. Yes, I said you can lick, but don't eat your glass. I said it. It's true. I mean, just make sure you clean it first and clean it after. I mean, really, truly. Thank you for that water drop, that rainy bid. And I mean, Pammy, geez, she's putting it out there. Her secret's out now, you guys. Thank you for the bid. And Ruthie, alrighty. So KBEE had high bid at 95. Miss Suzanne Sharp came in with a bid of 100. However, KBEE came in with that bid of 109. So at 101, KBEE, thank you so much. It's coming to you, lady. I appreciate you. And I'm going to get you written down here. KBEE. Alrighty, guys. I said it was a mini sale. We're down to our last two items. I did. Do we want to do? I said glass, flower, glass, didn't I? So I'm going to hold myself to my word. I know. I love the blues too. I don't actually decorate with any blue, but I have a great appreciation for the blue because I think it is another color that's very calming. I think a lot of people attribute it to being a calming color. Thank you, KBEE. Appreciate you. All right, guys, this is the last bunch of flowers. I won't say with complete certainty, but I'm almost positive this is going to be the last bunch of flowers that I'm able to make before Christmas. So we've got, again, coordinated. So each flower is a little bit different, but they are working within the same color palette. So two 8.5, one 10.5 inch stem. Again, y'all know the deal. They're on 18-inch gauge floral wire, and they are, of course, all wrapped. Our first 8.5, we've got that beautiful red reflector with a gold reflector with a fuchsia mercury ball. There is some color loss to it, but I think that it works very well considering. So I like leaving the stuff with the character on. It lets you know that it's truly vintage, right? All right, Suzanne, Christine, Pammy, ladies, thank you for your bids. Our other 8.5, we've got a silver, red aluminum reflector. We then have our yellow or golden plastic light reflector with a gold mercury ball in the middle of that one. Beautiful color. Again, if you can get them into natural light, you see that they will sparkle. We're getting a little overcast here in central Pennsylvania. And our last one on our largest stem. Now, this one is a silver aluminum reflector that then has the embossed tin reflectors. So these are a little bit older, the tin ones, with our red plastic light reflector. And again, another silver ornament here in the middle. You guys, thank you for the bids. I do appreciate you. Susan's in it. Okay, the StreamYard sometimes does that to me. I don't know why. So again, this is for all three. They coordinate, but none are exactly alike. Oh, and again, they're all finished the same way. Okay, all finished the same way. Thank you guys for the bids. And I actually, this goes really good with that ruby glass, right? See what I'm saying? All right, and let's go ahead and start your countdown, guys. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Actually, Elia, because the box that I use and because they're so lightweight, the shipping has not been bad on these. Christine, I got your just in case of 57. There is our pretzel. That okay, Ruthie, she's getting imaginative out there. Thank you for the bid, and Ruthie. Where are we at? So Susan S, you had high bid at 40. However, Miss Christine D came in with that just in case of 57. So 41 to Miss Christine D. Lady, you just get snatching up all the flowers. Christine. Gotcha. Thank you once again, lady. Appreciate you. Um, let's see. Woo. Pew pew. Pew pew. Yeah, I can tell you because what. Let me just go ahead and we're down to the last item. We're doing really good on time. I don't mind yammering here for a minute. Our last flowers. The most expensive shipping went to Arizona and it was $10.61. And there were other things in the box. And keep in mind the box measurement on this. I know it sounds crazy, but it's 21 inches long, 10 inches wide, and 6 inches high. So that measurement sounds crazy, but because two out of the three measurements are underneath 12, that helps. And the weight really does help knock it down. So most expensive was 1061. 1061. But a lot of that's because of the weight. Yeah. Ruthie, I'm not going to have any bonus items simply because I got to get this stuff packed up and invoiced to you. I got a few other things that I need to take care of today. I'm going to be traveling here tomorrow. So I just got to get everything done as quickly as possible. But so we are, you guys, on our last item. Please don't forget before I get into it, this coming Tuesday, Misty and I will be back on Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter live for our weekly sale on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Looking forward to that. So that will be the next time that you see me. So I hope that you all are able to have a beautiful and wonderful weekend. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our last item of the sale. And it is going to be glass. Sure is. Let's go out with a bang, shall we? Where did I put it? Right here. All right, we're going to start our last item off at 35. This is also Viking. This is a really, if I'm not mistaken, it is part of the Dominion line. This is in their Parsimon, otherwise known as Amberina glass. This is a really interesting compote. I have never seen this particular compote before, but they didn't do a whole lot in the Dominion pattern. Check that out. Look at this weird little base to it, this squatty little base, but then you have your traditional kind of ruffled compote effect to it. I love it. And then you have like this diamond thumbprint, which is part of their Dominion. Look at the light coming off of that flame color, and that's in overcast light. Like seriously, this thing is a Jolly Rancher. Viking does the best Amberina or Parsimon colored glass. We have no chips, no cracks on it. Ellie Smith comes in a close second, but Viking, there's just something about their Parsimon or their Amberina glass. I don't know what it is. It's so like liquid fire in there. And again, like with your bittersweet, like with their ruby glass. Okay, Sandra's just power bidding. She's just throwing down the bids. Okay, Pammy's in at 80. Sandra, I see here you're just in case of 80, but we didn't do the countdown yet. Okay, let me get to the measurement and then we'll do the countdown. You guys are making me nervous. All right, where is our measurement? Viking compote. Okay, so we are at the height at 5.5 inches. At the widest, we are at 7.5. Sandra ain't playing. Again, it is Viking, it is in the Parsimon, and it is in the Dominion pattern, which they just did not produce a lot of pieces for some odd reason. But I really like this. It's very sophisticated and elegant. Sandra girl, all right, she's just she's feeling it. Let's do it. Sandra's at 100. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, it is Viking and their Parsimon. It is the Dominion compo. You just don't see it. I mean, truthfully, I've ever had one other piece, and it was a clear pedestal swung in the Dominion, and it was amazing. There is our orange bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. All right, Sandra, lady, she just boom threw it down at $100, sister. Really appreciate it. Thank you, of course, to everyone for your bids. But a congratulations again, Sandra. It is yours for 100. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. I'll get you written down here. It's Miss Sandra G. Gotcha. And I'll be able to get both of those into one box. Well, guys, that is it. That is it for today's sale. Congratulations again. It is my pleasure, Quirky, to have you guys here. It is all thanks to each and every single one of you out there. It has been an amazing journey. It is a true pleasure, a very humbling experience to be able to get up here and to do this, to go out and source and try to get you guys the very best of the best that I can find, of course, at reasonable prices, which makes it much more difficult. Um, but it is fun, and I really do appreciate it. Again, listen, do I appreciate Sandra coming in here and spending $100 on a compote? Sandra girl, I appreciate you. I'm a business at the end of the day, and I got to sell the stuff to pay my bills. Yes, I appreciate that, and I am honored and flattered, and I don't take that for granted. I really do appreciate it. But please know that if I got to be your background noise while you were cooking, you were cleaning, you were on your lunch break, Miss Pammy, oh, Pammy Whammy, that is an honor and that is a privilege, and I appreciate it also. If you are here in the chat and you're engaging in the community and you feel comfortable enough being your first time to say hello, that is a huge honor and it's a tremendous pleasure also. So please know that in each and every single way that you guys are able to support a content creator or a small business, those all add up. Nothing is ever too small. Please don't think that, well, I'm just here to chat and I can't afford. That's cool. Appreciate you really and truly. And I know that just about every single reseller feels the exact same way. So, on their behalf, you guys, thank you so much. It is appreciated. I am going to be doing all the packing and the invoicing today. So do look for your invoice later this evening, early evening. Um, you guys have a great weekend. Be safe. Have fun. Don't forget, Tuesday I will be back with Misty on Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter Live, 1 p.m. Eastern. And we'll see you guys there. You guys, thank you so much. Have a good one.